Okay, hello everyone. My name is Pam Malik. So today, I'll be taking you through what cryptocurrency is. But before doing that, I'll say that I am not a financial expert. I won't give financial advice. This is purely for educational purposes, right? There's a lot of hype around cryptocurrency. A lot of people are confused about it. Some are into it and they're having challenges. Some are being duped. So that's the reason why I decided to do this presentation on what cryptocurrency is and some of the frequently asked questions people really ask about cryptocurrency. So I'll share my screen, right? And then I'll answer some of the frequently asked questions. But if you have questions, feel free to send a chat on the chat box, or you can unmute and then ask your question, and I'll try my best to answer them for you, right? So let us begin. Now, many people will ask, what is cryptocurrency, right? So cryptocurrency is basically money. It's digital money that is built on a ledger technology called blockchain, right? So that might sound technical, right? But look at it this way. Let's say you have your Naira or Dalasi or dollar, right? Those are currencies, right? Those are money. So we have a new technology called blockchain that is creating similar currencies, right? Like Naira, dollar. So we call these currencies cryptocurrency because they are created on a technology, on a decentralized technology, meaning there's no single entity that controls the issuance or destruction of these currencies. So anybody can have access to these currencies, right? So that's it for what cryptocurrency is. So let me recap. It's basically money, digital money that is built on some computer codes that are controlled by a technology, a ledger technology. What I mean by a ledger technology is, let's say you work in a bank, right? You know how this ledger technology, all these ledgers work. Or let's say you use an Excel file, right? We all maybe are familiar with Excel. Now, Excel, the technology is like Excel, which is broadcasted or shared amongst everyone around the world, right? It records transactions of cryptocurrencies. Now, one of the most famous cryptocurrencies is Bitcoin, right? It's just like saying dollar. So Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that was created by a person called Satoshi Nakamoto. People are rumoring that he's Japanese, but up to today, he hasn't shown himself, so nobody knows who he is. But he created this technology because he has the belief that government should not control the free flow of money, right? You can be in Gambia, you transact with someone in the US. You can be in Nigeria, you transact with someone in Gabon. So that's one of the reasons why he created this, right? Just for freedom of movement of money, and also to promote cross-border transactions like trade and all these things. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can I get this Bitcoin, right? So that's another question people ask. But before we go to that, let's just look at what Bitcoin is, right? I said it's the first currency that was created. So how does it work, right? So every transaction involving Bitcoin is tracked on the blockchain. So I have already explained what the blockchain is, right? It's the technology that records the transactions of these cryptocurrencies. So whenever you do a transaction, it's recorded there. So some people will be asking whether it's secured. We'll get to that, right? But now I'm just explaining the concept of the cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? So now I think you have a fair idea of what cryptocurrency is. So I'm touching on this example of cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, right? Which is one of the cryptocurrencies, one of the many cryptocurrencies out there. And this Bitcoin is recognized worldwide, right? Just recently in the United States, the New York Stock Exchange actually now started listing Bitcoin as an ETF. That's an exchange traded fund where people can go there and invest their money in it and get some reward. Now, let me show you the history of Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin was created sometime in 2009, right? Okay, I think I lost the screen share there. So Bitcoin was created sometime in 2009. And the price of Bitcoin at that time was around 0.06, even less than $1, right? So over time, the price jumped all the way to 61. As we speak now, the price of Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is $61,000, right? So you can use an exchange rate to convert it to your local currency. If you want to convert it to Dalasi or Naira or whatever currency, you can just multiply that with the rate. Now, imagine in 2009, if you buy Bitcoin at less than $1, it means you had one Bitcoin at, let's say, $0.50. Now that Bitcoin is worth 61,000. So that's why many people are into Bitcoin, and there's a lot of hype about it. And Bitcoin actually made a lot of people millionaires over a decade. Because like I said, since 2009 up to today, the price really increased drastically. Now there are other coins too that people are also hyping. So these are other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, which is the second, number one, that is second to Bitcoin. And you have other coins. You can research on your own if you want. But I'm just focusing on Bitcoin for this FAQ session. Now, the question would be, how do I get Bitcoin? Right? So I'm sure that's a question that's running through your mind. Now, if you have an internet access, right, you can have access to Bitcoin. You can get Bitcoin because the technology is decentralized. Like I explained right now, nobody controls it. It's a secure technology in which any transaction that you do is recorded on the blockchain, and that transaction cannot be altered. Now, for example, there are a lot of technologies being built on this blockchain technology. Now, people are actually going into non-fungible tokens. What that is, let's say you have an artwork, and it's a unique artwork. You put it on the blockchain, and that artwork, anybody that buys it, right, is the sole owner. You can't, like, say, sell it to one person at the same time sell it to another person. Like the case of what we have in many countries, when you buy land, right, you go and sell land to one person and sell it to another person. Now, with the blockchain, you can't really do that. Once you sell it to one person, that person has the sole ownership of this particular item that you sold, e.g., let's say the land. Now, if that person transfers ownership, it's recorded in the blockchain and it's broadcasted everywhere around the world, right? Now, everybody will see it and they can confirm that, oh, this transaction really belongs to Modu. Modu is transferring it to Malik, and now Malik owns it. So everybody will agree around the world. And it's anonymous, right? Nobody can really track who owns what. So that is one downside to, I would say, to cryptocurrency when you look at it from the angle of governments, right? Because governments like to control so many things, money, so many things. Now, with cryptocurrency, there are powers. So cryptocurrency transaction with anyone around the world without needing to go through a government or a bank. So that's the beauty of cryptocurrency. Now that I've explained what cryptocurrency is, right? Now another question people ask is, how can I access cryptocurrency? Well, one, I would say if you have an internet access, and two, you need to go through exchanges, right? Just like how you go through banks to buy dollar and euros, you can go through exchanges, crypto exchanges, to buy cryptocurrencies, either Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, all these coins. There are a lot of coins there. I can quickly show you some of the coins here. This is an exchange, by the way. I'm just using Coinbase. There are a lot of exchanges where you can go to get Bitcoin. So you have Coinbase. These are the top exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, and the likes. So this is Coinbase. So this shows you some of the cryptocurrencies, right? You have Bitcoin, like I mentioned, Ethereum. You have so many coins, so many, right? But the number one coin is Bitcoin. And you can get it on an exchange. So this is one. There's another exchange called Binance, which is this one. Now, Binance also is a centralized exchange. You can look at centralized exchanges as, let's say, banks. So this is like a universal bank where you can go and register. As long as you have internet access, you can go and register. I can share a link, and you can use that link to, I'll put it on the chat, right? And I'll also put it on the group chat or WhatsApp group chat. So you can feel free to look at it. You can register. So once you register, you need to verify your account, right? So once you verify your account, this is how it will look like. Your account is verified. See? So there is an example of. So once you register, what you're basically doing is you're opening an account in the crypto space. So this is an exchange called Binance. And once you register with them, you are basically opening an account, a crypto account with them. And once you establish that, you can buy and sell crypto as you wish, right? There's no restriction on how much you can buy or when you can buy. It's 24/7. So another thing I'll talk about now is wallets, right? I've talked about what cryptocurrency is, which is digital money. I've talked about how you can get cryptocurrency, meaning once you get an internet access, you have access to a centralized exchange like Binance or Coinbase. You can do your research on these exchanges. You have a lot of exchanges out there. You know, some can be fraudulent, but you just need to do your research. And these exchanges, some of them are registered in the United States. So, you know, that gives comfort that they're legitimate and not fraudulent. Now, once you register with these exchanges, it's like you've opened your account. You have what they call wallets. So wallets are basically like your bank accounts, right? So I'll show you what wallets look like. Now, let's say I have a wallet. I want somebody to transfer money to me, right? So I'll just say receive money. And what this will generate is it will give you a wallet address. You can look at wallet address as, let's say, your bank account, right? So let's say this is your bank account. This is a QR code you can share to anybody around the world who has crypto, and they can send this to you. They can send crypto to you. So this is a wallet. I'm just showing an example. And this is a Bitcoin wallet. You can have different wallets. Once you register with these exchanges, you have access to different wallets. You can have Bitcoin wallet, you can have Ethereum wallet. So all these coins, just like how you're having a Naira account, dollar account, Euro account, so you can have the same as Bitcoin wallet address account. You can say wallet, Bitcoin account, Ethereum account, and all those things. Now, how do you buy cryptocurrency, right? So I'll say there are 3 ways you can buy cryptocurrencies. One is, once you have an account, as I showed you, you can buy cryptocurrency either via your cards, like the Visa debit cards, right? If you're in Gambia, let's say you have an EcoBank card, you can actually buy cryptocurrency. right? Once you have your account set up properly and you verified your account, you can actually buy cryptocurrency. And you can also buy via P2P. So P2P means person to person, right? Let's say you and I, or your brother in the US wants to remit money to you. You can do a P2P. All you need is to give them your wallet address, and then they will send coins to you. So that's another option. The third option is you can do a wire transfer into your wallet. So just like how you phone your mobile wallet. Some of you are familiar with mobile wallets, right? So you know you can transfer money from your bank account to your mobile wallet. So you can do the same with the exchanges. So you can transfer money from your bank account to your wallet, or you can use debit cards to fund your wallet, or you can buy from someone. And that how P2P works is, I can tell you I have crypto, and then let's say you have Dalasi or dollar or Naira. Then we can agree on a rate. So you see, it's eliminating all the middlemen between customers, buyers and sellers. That's what crypto does. Now it's linking you and I directly. Now, once you have your Dalasi, you can just say, okay, I'm creating your account to buy crypto from you. And then once that is done, the other person can send crypto to your wallet. So that's how P2P works. So these are the three ways you can buy cryptocurrencies. Once you set up your wallet, you can buy using your debit card, or you can buy from a person, but mind you, you need to know the person, or you can buy through an exchange. So for example, I can show you P2P, right? Via this exchange. This is Binance, by the way. So let's say you have Naira, this is NGN. So you can change the currency to whatever currency you want. I don't think Binance support Dalasi, but you can do dollar or Naira. So let's use Naira as an example, right? So you have Naira, you want to buy. So these are different coins that you can buy. And let me clarify some of the different cryptocurrency. You have the fiat, yeah. So these are cryptocurrencies that are tied to the normal currencies that we know. Let's say Naira, dollar. So for example, this USDT that you're seeing is US dollar theta. It's tied to the US dollar, United States dollar. So one USDT is equals to one United States dollar. Now this is BTC, right? This is Bitcoin. It's not a stable coin. I'm just trying to distinguish what stable coin is. So stable coins are currencies that are tied to our real currency that we have, like the dollar, the euro, the dollar, the pound. Now Binance USD is another stable coin, right? So these are two stable coins that you can use when you're buying. Why many people use stable coins is because their value are tagged to the currencies that we're used to. Let's say dollar. Now the price will not fluctuate. But if you are buying BTC, right, price changes by the second, as you've seen here, right? We are seeing a price of 61,113.37. So if you refresh, the price keeps changing. So you can't really, you see the price is changing. So you can't really do a transaction with Bitcoin at a fixed rate, right? If I say I'm going to sell $20,000 worth of Bitcoin and I use Bitcoin, it can change. I can send it and the price goes up and down. But if you use a fiat, which is let's say USDT or Binance USD, you can that is fixed. So I'm just trying to explain the concept of P2P, right? So this is an exchange that provides a P2P service, meaning you can go there. These are all different people that are selling, let's say Binance USD. So now if I want to buy Binance USD, these are all the people on the exchange. Some of them are registered, or most of them are registered. So they do KYC on all these things that banks do. So you can actually read up on this P2P to understand it more, right? So you can filter and say, okay, who do I want to trade with? You can look at all these people. They are on this exchange to sell cryptocurrency, right? If you are the one who have the cryptocurrency, you can click sell here, which means you are the one who hold the coin and you want to sell it to someone else. So you can pick here and say, okay, I choose this guy. Let me sell my coin to this guy. And then you do the transaction. It's as straightforward as I'm showing you now. Now, if you have any other question, you can put it on the chat, and then I'll try and answer the question for you. You can also unmute and ask your question. So I've talked about what cryptocurrency is, how you can get cryptocurrency, and okay, maybe I'll talk about what you can use cryptocurrency for, right? Since I've talked about what cryptocurrency is, how you can get it. Now, what can you do with your cryptocurrency? You can use cryptocurrency for payments, right? Let's say you have a brother in the US and he wants to send money to you. He can do it via cryptocurrency. He can have an account like you. All you need is share your wallet address with him.
Banda, outside.
So what you can do is share your wallet address with him, and then he can transfer money to you. And then you can use a P2P function to sell that to get any currency that you want, right? And now around the world, things are changing. Now you have Bitcoin ATMs, and you can actually withdraw you can withdraw dollar, whatever currency that is operating in your country with Bitcoin. And now they're even doing Bitcoin cards, right? Meaning they're issuing Visa cards on cryptocurrency. Now, for example, this Binance has a card functionality. I don't think it's actually available now in certain countries, but they have it. They call it the Binance Card. So this is the Binance Card. It's like a debit card on your cryptocurrency. You see, so you can use the card just like how you use your Visa, normal Visa and MasterCards. You can travel with it. So many things are happening in the crypto space. So you can use crypto for so many things. You can use it to invest. You can use it to do online purchases. Like Microsoft, you can buy certain things on Microsoft with Bitcoin. There was a time Tesla company, that's Elon Musk company, he was selling his cars with Bitcoin. If you have Bitcoin, you can buy Tesla cars. And you have so many companies online. You can just Google them. You can do Google and see how many or which of these companies are actually allowing Bitcoin payment. So you can use your Bitcoin and whatever you want. So if you have business, say you're a sole proprietor, you have a business in Gambia, right? And then you want to trade with somebody in Nigeria, and maybe it can be difficult getting payments from Nigeria. You can use cryptocurrency, right? People can pay you via cryptocurrency. And also, Twitter now has enabled cryptocurrency tipping. So meaning you can go to Twitter and give people money, send or receive money via Twitter, right? So there are a lot of uses of cryptocurrencies. Now, if you have any other question that you want me to touch on, I can take it on now. But for a recap, I've already said that what cryptocurrency is, how you can get crypto, and who can get crypto. Anyone can get crypto as long as you have access to the internet, right? And what I will clarify, please ask. You can put it on the chat, or you can unmute and ask your question. Okay, so this session will end very soon. So if you don't have questions, maybe we can wrap it up now, because the session ends in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, Abubakar, you're trying to say something? Abubakar?
Hello.
Yeah, so you're trying to say something?
Yeah, sorry. Paris Basta to log in as Abu. I am having issues connecting with my own. Yes.
Okay, that's fine, Bas.
Yeah, okay. Now, I mean, about setting up the Bitcoin account.
Yes.
We'll put you starting with Bitcoin using your either MasterCard or Visa card.
Yes.
How safe is it to link your cards to one of those 10 of those sites?
So it depends on the site you're linking your card to. If it is a fraudulent site, then the risk is very high. But if it is, let's say, sites like Binance or Coinbase, these are sites that are legit. They're operating in the US, they're registered in the US. So you can be sure that it's just like how you have how you trust your bank in Gambia, let's say EcoBank or GT or Stanchart. It's the same that how you can trust these exchanges. And if you want, you don't link your card. Right? You can just buy and delink your card.
Okay.
So you don't need to actually link your card.
Okay. Now, in setting up an account, like either on Coinbase or Binance.
Yes.
How are the KYC protocols like? How easy is it to set up an account? Do you have to provide any of those, like setting up a normal account?
So the KYC,
with the bank,
because of government regulations, especially the US regulations, these exchanges require KYC. So what they need is for you to provide your certain documents just to authenticate that you are a person one. So for example, I'm showing you, if you want to verify your account, they will ask for government issued document, like a passport. So if you have a passport, you will scan it.
Yeah.
And then you will take a selfie.
Yeah.
And then you key in your correct details. So I think all you need is an ID, like a passport. So once you register, you can have access to do all these transactions. So you have limits of $50,000 daily. You can do P2P transaction, like you can trade with any person, any verified person on Binance.
Okay.
Yeah. So any other question?
But with P2P, how is it possible to do the exchange? Yes, with P2P,
so
using P2P, I mean, how can you do that exchange without, being with the person physically? How are you going to exchange? How is the person going to get the currency?
So P2P, how it works is, I have a coin.
For instance, now I'm buying from you. I am buying from Parmalik. Yeah.
Yes. So what you would do is you will give Parmalik Dalasi. Either you give me cash or you deposit it in my bank account, right? And then the coin will be transferred to your wallet.
Okay.
That's P2P.
Yeah. Okay. But in that case, I have to know Parmalik.
Correct. But if you're on the exchange, you don't really need to know Parmalik, because like I showed you here, all these people here are verified by Binance. So they've actually uploaded their passport, and Binance is like the guarantor. Right? So if let's say I want to buy crypto from this guy, right? This is the guy. If you touch it, it will show you whether he's verified. Binance has his address, his KYC, everything is done. And he has done about 95.76 transaction percent.
Yeah.
He has completed 95. Yeah. So I don't really need to know him. all I need to know, all I need to do is so all I need is just to buy. I'll just click buy.
Yeah.
And then I read his terms. You see, he will tell you these are his terms.
Yeah.
And there's a bank account. So I will just tell him I need maybe a 50,000 naira worth of USDT.
Okay.
Right? Okay, he has terms. Okay, he has a limit. You know, he set limit, so he can. So I can send. I can buy 10. Okay, I want to buy crypto. Let's say I want to buy $50 from him.
Yeah.
So this is what I would do. If I buy, he will show me his. Let me try another guy. So let's say I want to buy Bitcoin or Binance USD. So let me try and buy from this guy. He said he can sell from 5,000 to 50,000. So let's say I want to buy
50,000.
6,000. So I don't really need to know this guy, you see. So you see, Binance is holding the seller's crypto. You see?
Okay, Baba, you can, yeah.
Exactly. So I don't need to know him.
Okay.
All I need to do is transfer funds to his account. And once
So
I do
in
that,
that case,
I'll come to this platform and say, oh, I've sent money to Basaid.
Yeah.
Now, Basaid, then Binance will release the coin. Basaid will confirm and say, oh, I've received money and confirm. And then the coin is transferred to me. So you see, it's a bank transfer.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can chat the person. So you don't really need to know the person.
Okay, that meaning the trading here is secure. Your transaction is secure. There's no way you can use your card.
Yes, here on the exchange. Exactly. So on the exchange it's secured.
Yeah.
But you need to read the terms and conditions, right?
Yeah.
And you don't need to confirm. Let's say today I'm selling to you. You didn't even receive the money, you just confirmed.
Yeah.
And that's a problem because you can't really get your money.
Okay.
On cryptos, right? You can complain on the exchange and maybe they can do their investigations and try and help. But if I do not have a wallet with this exchange, I have a wallet with another exchange, like let's say Coinbase. Then what that means is it's like you go to another bank and complain about me. They'll tell you, I don't know that person. He doesn't have an account with me or something. So
with us, yeah.
They won't really bother. So that's why they said crypto is decentralized. So you need to have the correct wallet address to send the money to the person you intending to send it to. So if you send it to a wrong person, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's irreversible.
Exactly.
Okay. So now, if you have your coins or you have your bitcoins, and then you want to cash it out without trading or exchanging with anyone on the platform, how can you do that? Is it possible?
So yes, it's possible. One is you can have a card, a crypto card.
Yeah.
And you can use that card on the ATM and withdraw dollars. That's one option. Another option is some of these exchanges, if crypto is not banned in your country, let's say in Nigeria, crypto is banned. So the exchange will not transfer to your bank account directly.
Directly, okay.
Right? Exactly. So you can't do that. But if it is not banned, the exchange can transfer from your wallet to your bank account.